Hello and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Sedra, we read about Yaakov Avinu's passing. And before Yaakov Avinu dies, he asks a favor from his son Yosef. He calls in his son Yosef and he asks Yosef that he should be taken to the land of Israel. That Yosef should make sure that Yaakov does not get buried in the land of Egypt, but rather in the land of Israel. And then he says to Yosef, even though you should know, your mother also died on the way. Your mother did not die in the land of Israel. And I had a chance to bring her into Israel, and I did not bring her into Israel. I did not bring her into where you would wanted her to have been. So she's lying on the outskirts. She lies on the road in Beis Lechem. And you would have hoped that I would bring her in. Why didn't I do that? And he goes through the explanation that God had commanded him to bury Rachel there on the road, and therefore he did not take her any further. And so he says to Yosef, even though you might be upset with me that I did not bury your mother with the kind of honor you would have liked to be given to your mother, I still ask of you to do this for me. There's an amazing lesson, I think, over here. And that is Yaakov Avinu was Yosef's father. And many a time we see parents that take the attitude to their children, I said something and you listen. And when the child asks why, the answer is, because I said so. But that's not the way to do things. We see that Yaakov Avinu did not want to go with the attitude, because I said so. He wanted Yosef to understand. He wanted Yosef to see, I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unreasonable. I'm not doing something that you might turn around and say, 1 second, you're expecting me to do something for you that you never did for my mother. That doesn't seem right. To which Yaakov Avinu had to respond. Yaakov Avinu had to say, that's not true. I did what I could for your mother. I did what God commanded me to do for your mother. When it comes to parenting, when it comes to relationships, the word because I said so doesn't work. It's not a good tool in relationship. It's not a good tool in getting what you want done. Sometimes it has to be this way. Sometimes we have to assert our authority, and maybe it is because I said so. But the bottom line is, if we allow our children, our friends, our spouses to understand why we are doing things and what we want from the things that we're doing, as opposed to demanding in an authoritative way that they listen to us and do our bidding, we have a much greater chance of them listening to us and a much greater chance of them respecting us for the wishes that we have and for what we want, as opposed to looking at us as a dictator. Next time you want to say to someone, I asked you to do something, and get upset about it, that it wasn't done, try to explain to them why it's important that it gets done. Try to speak to them nicely and get them to do it the right way. And by doing that, you're guaranteed more compliance, not less. You're guaranteed more respect and not less. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos.